NTS model test number 43. Let's try to solve the questions from reasoning ability and problem solving. Look at the first question. This is clearly based on what? Analogies. Comparison should be done with the first, second with the second, and then we'll go for third with the third. So what's happening here? He is giving us CAN and this is S, D and D. If I go look at straightforward way, C is 3 and S is 19. So this becomes plus 16. Avuna kada? So T is 20. 20 plus 16 should be 36. 36 is nothing but 10. 10 ante entidi? J. Kana akkada emundi? H. Ante straightforward pothe answer vache chances unnaya? Ledu. When you don't get the answer in straightforward way, immediately we'll go for reverse. Yes or no? 3, 4 plus 1. 1, 4 plus 3. 14, 19 plus 5. So what is the logic here? Reverse plus 1 plus 3 plus 5. Let's compare this TUC and this is what? HXU. TU plus 1. 21, 24 plus 3. 3 and 8 plus 5. I told you we will only remember their place values. This is very important. So what am I supposed to do here? M, E, P. 13 plus 1, 14. What is 14? N. 5 plus 3, 8. H. 16 plus 5, 21. U. What's the answer? U, H, N. Understood? So when you don't get in a straightforward way, immediately you have to go for reverse. Look at this question here. You have 13 and 213 and on the other side I have 19 and 423. Is this number closer to any square? Any square closer to any square? Amma? 14 square anukovachu, at the same time I also say 15 square. Ayundochu kada? Cheppandi amma. Em cheddam sir? Okkasari 14 square chuddam. What is 14 square? Plus 14. 14 square is 196 plus 14 is 210. To this 210 if I add 3, what this becomes? 213. Look at this. How much is 20 square? 400 plus 20. 420 plus 3 is 423. Maybe ఏమో ఈ లాజిక్ అప్లై అవ్వచ్చు అవ్వకపోవచ్చు మనకు తెలియదు కదా. విల్ జస్ట్ సి 16 and 17. What is 17 square? 289 plus 17. What is 17 square plus 17? 289 plus 17. 306 plus 3. 309. Do I have it in the options? Yes. Which option is my answer? Third option. Is this clear? Squares are very, very important as far as your exam is concerned. Now come back to this. Now he says face opposite to C. Face opposite to C. Now if you observe carefully, the first two dice is the top face, the letter on the top face is same. Left, left different. Right, right also different. So automatically F is opposite to E. D is opposite to C. The question is on C. So what is opposite to C? D. Clear? Next question. Next question. How many persons? Rajanish, Manohar, Yuva, Riya, Vaitla, Harini and Yogesh are 7 different friends having different heights. How many friends? Yuva is taller than 4 persons. Yuva is taller than 4 persons. Behind Yuva, you will have how many persons? 4 persons. Manohar is taller than Yuva but shorter than Rajanish. Manohar is taller than Yuva but shorter than Rajanish. So pakka this has to be Manohar because he is taller than Yuva and he is shorter than Rajanish. అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా? మనోహర్ అనేవాడు యువ కంటే హైట్లో ఎక్కువ కానీ రజనీష్ కంటే తక్కువ. అలాంటప్పుడు కంపల్సరీ రజనీష్ అనేవాడు ఫస్ట్ పొజిషన్లోనే ఉండాలి. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? నెక్స్ట్ లైన్. Vaitla is taller than Harini. Vaitla is taller than Harini but shorter than Riya. Who is shorter than Riya? Vaitla. Harini is not the shortest. So obviously this is Harini. this is Vaitla, this is Riya, and there is one person who is left. Who is he? Yogesh. What's the question here? How many people are shorter than Riya? How many are shorter than Riya? 3 people. 26. Look at this question. Let's compare the first letter with the first letter. How much is this L? 12. What's the L place value? F is how much? 6 minus 6. 6 and 1 minus 5. Now this can also be 27 Gadamma. 27 minus 4 is 23. 23 minus 3 minus 2 minus 1. 18 minus 1. Minus 1 preceding letter before. What's before? Q. How many options with Q? Every option is with Q. Avuna kada. What an intelligent student will do is when first letter of every option is same, he'll not waste time by getting the difference of the first letters. Avuna kada. And we have wasted at least 10 seconds here. How many seconds? 10 seconds. So don't go with the first letter. Go only with the second letter. Because second letter everywhere is different. It has to be different. There is no other option because the first letter in every place is same. Go K M, K L M, N O, P Q, R S, T U, V W. Which option? First option. This is how you need to work in a smart way. Now, I don't think this image is clear on the screen, but in your handouts it is very clear, Gada. So we'll look at this triangle. Unshaded is to the left. If you observe carefully, this triangle is rotating in clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. Clockwise. How many degrees? 90 degrees. How many degrees? 90. Finally, it should look something like this. Yes? And you'll have this shaded part above or below na? Above. So, pakka this or this is my answer. Avuna kada. But if you observe carefully this dollar, top left, top right, clockwise and anti-clockwise clockwise. One side, avuna kada. And compulsory this end should be here. How many options? Here this end is in ulta form. No. End everywhere is same. Which option is my answer? Third option. Now this is a question on syllogisms. What is it telling us? No punch is a hole. No punch is a hole. Some holes are cuttings. No cutting is a design. No punch is a cutting. First one. No punch is a cutting. Right or wrong? Right. What is the complementary? Some punch are cutting. Some punch are cutting. I can draw this punch here in this kada. So first conclusion was right, but since the complementary is right, it has become false. All holes can never be designs. Can all the holes go inside design? Impossible. Why? Cut. Cut and design should not touch each other. And he says can never be. Is he right or wrong? Absolutely right. Next one. At least some punches are designs. Is there any relationship between punches and designs? No. What's my answer? Only 2. 29. So whenever you come across a question of this type on blood relations, I told you many number of times, what's our duty? Our duty is to compare the first letter in the left side and the first letter in the right side. Is it same? Yes. So no problem at all. The first person is related to the second person. What does M plus N mean? M is the brother of N. What does N divided by means? N is the sister of O. Minus O is the mother of P. P into P is the husband of Q. Minus. Which of the following statement is correct? M is Q's husband's mother's brother. Right or wrong? Yes. Q's husband is P, P's mother is O, O's brother is M. Pakka right kada? Which option? First option. 30 question. What is opposite to 5? When I look at the first 2 dices, top face is 4. Avuna kada? Same or different? Same. And 1 is opposite to 2, 5 is opposite to 6. Which option is my answer? Second option. Come back to this question here. This is a good one. Okay, now every option, if you observe carefully, first is what? Last is what? Sometimes you can also get the answer from the options. First is I, last is K. Ante after C there is I. Avuna kada? After D there is K. I see D and K 2 times. C I 2 times. Avuna kada? Ante maybe this is C I. This is C I and D K. C I D K, C I D K. మంచిగుంది అన్ని చోట్ల. అవునా కాదా? కానీ మిడిల్ దిస్ ఇస్ W, దిస్ ఇస్ U. U, if I go in reverse, V, W, X. Which option will be my answer? Amma? Understood everyone? Any doubts in this? This is how you have to make it the question. This is how you have to solve. కొంచెం అలర్ట్ ఉండాలి. చలో ఇప్పుడు ఇదేంది క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్ వాట్? దిస్ ఇస్ అ క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్ బాటమోస్ట్ రూట్. అవునా కాదా? ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాం మనం లాస్ట్ ఆప్షనా ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షనా? లాస్ట్ ఆప్షన్. ఫస్ట్ ఏమొచ్చింది? ఈక్వల్స్ టు. ఫైనలీ యువర్ ఆన్సర్ షుడ్ బి ఈక్వల్స్ టు. వెన్ యూ లుక్ ఎట్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ యూ విల్ గో విత్ ఇంటూ ఫస్ట్. అంటే 3 into 17 హ్యాపీ. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఏమొస్తుంది? -512 అంటే ఆన్సర్ ఆబ్వియస్గా మైనస్లోకి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది కదమ్మా. ఇది తప్పించి మిగతా అన్ని ప్లస్లే ఉన్నాయి. అవునా కాదా? సో వచ్చే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయా లేవా? లేవు. మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు థర్డ్ది ఈక్వల్స్ టు, ఇక్కడ ఈక్వల్స్ టు, ఈ రెండేమో ప్లస్, ఇదేమో ఇంటూ. 17 into 512 చూస్తేనే ఎడుకు వెళ్ళిపోతాం మనం. అవునా కాదా? ఆన్సర్ వచ్చే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయా? లేవు, తక్కువ ఉన్నాయి. లేవన్నది కానీ తక్కువ ఉన్నాయి. ఇది చూడు, ఇక్కడ ఈక్వల్స్ టు, దిస్ ఈస్ ఇంటూ, దిస్ ఈస్ ప్లస్, దిస్ ఈస్ డివైడెడ్ బై, దిస్ ఈస్ మైనస్. Is there a possibility? Yes, maybe. 27 into 19 plus 48 divided by 3 minus 17. First I'll go with this. How much is this? 16. What is 27 into 19? This is very important. You should know 27 into 19. 27 into 19. Amma? 27 into 19 అంటే 27 into 19 చేయకు. 27 into 20 చేసాయి. 27 into 20, 540. Minus 27. 540 minus 27, 513. Plus 16 minus 17. This two result is -1. 513 minus 1, 512. Closed డా కాదా? What am I supposed to do here? Arrow is pointing from left to right. Kani when I go in reverse, right to left. So this becomes mirror image. What will this become? Mirror image kada? Chappandamma. ఈ రైట్ సైడ్లో సెకండ్ హాఫ్లో ఇది ఎక్కడ కనబడుతుంది చూడు. ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షన్లో కనబడుతుందా? నో. సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్లో నో మిస్ అయింది. రెక్టాంగిల్ అది. థర్డ్ ఆప్షన్లో ఎస్సా నోనా? ఫోర్త్ ఆప్షన్లో కూడా ఓకే కదమ్మా. ఇది లెఫ్ట్ రైట్ సైడ్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఇక్కడ చూడు ఈ లైన్లో తేడా కొట్టేసింది. అవునా కాదా? సో విచ్ ఆప్షన్ ఇస్ మై ఆన్సర్? ఫోర్త్ ఆప్షన్. కొంచెం తెలివిగా చేసుకుంటే సరిపోదు. సింపుల్ అండ్ ఈజీ. ఇదేమైతే అంటే ప్రాబ్లం కొంచెం ప్రాక్టీస్ ఉండాలి, లేకపోతే కష్టం. BUN 5 24 17. B can be 5 or B can be 52. It can be anything. అవునా కాదా? కానీ B can be 5 అంటే +3 అనుకోవచ్చు కదా. U అంటే 21 +3. N అంటే 14 +3. Place value +3. How much is B? 2 +3 5. I 9 plus 3 12, 5 12. Which option? Clear? One morning, this I told you in the class, we will not use pen and paper for these questions. Will you use pen and paper? No. Only common sense. Morning time, sun rises in the, you are facing north. You are facing north. Your shadow will fall to your left. Sun rises in the east. Eppudu morning time. If you are facing north, your shadow will fall to your left. And if I am facing south, my shadow will fall to right. Mana gurtupettukovalsindi endi? Only one point. We are facing north. Sun is in the east or west. Manchiga chadu question. One morning while going to school, Pramila meet her friend Lohita on a crossing. When they greet each other, and they are facing each other and talking to each other. When you are greeting somebody, obviously you will facing that fellow. Vaadu eto tirugundi, nuvu itu tirugundi, hi, how are you antava? When you are greeting each other, you are facing opposite to each other. You are facing each other. Mal opposite to each other ante vere rakam vastundi. Facing each other. Ippudu em ardhamaindi? Pramila notices that Lohita's shadow is exactly on her right. Whose right? Pramila's right. Amma, Lohita's shadow is to the right of Pramila ante Pramila's shadow is also to her right kada. Cheppandi amma. Sun okate chotu untodu. Shadow అనేది ఒకటే సైడ్ పడుతుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? నీకు ఒక సైడ్ నాకు ఒక సైడ్ ఉండదు. అర్థమవుతుంది కదా? సో ప్రమిళ షాడో ఏమవుతుంది? లోహిత షాడో ఇస్ ఫాలింగ్ టు హర్ రైట్. ప్రమిళ షాడో ఇస్ ఆల్సో ఫాలింగ్ టు హర్ రైట్. ప్రమిళ షాడో ఇస్ ఫాలింగ్ టు హర్ రైట్ అంటే ప్రమిళ ఇస్ ఫేసింగ్ సౌత్. ఎందుకు? ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఫేసింగ్ నార్త్, షాడో విల్ ఫాల్ టు యువర్ లెఫ్ట్. ఇస్ దిస్ క్లియర్? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? This is basic common sense. This is A who is facing north. This is his right and this is his left. Morning time, sun rises in the ikkadne kada sun. Identidi east. ఇప్పుడు B is facing which direction? South. This is his left, this is his right. Obviously shadow will fall towards this side. If shadow is falling to the right ante B is facing south. If the shadow is falling left and A is facing north. ఇప్పుడు చిన్నపిల్లలకి ఈ బొమ్మ అంతా దించి చెప్తే దానికంటే చండాలం మీ ప్రపంచంలో ఇంకోటి ఉండదు. కామన్ సెన్స్ ఉండాలి మనిషి అనేటోనికి. నువ్వు ఏ డైరెక్షన్ ఫేస్ చేస్తున్నావు? నార్త్. సన్ ఎక్కడున్నాడు? ఈస్ట్. అంటే నీకు రైట్ సైడా లెఫ్ట్ సైడా? రైట్. నీకు రైట్ సైడ్లో సన్ ఉన్నాడు. అప్పుడు నీ షాడో ఎటు పడాలి? లెఫ్ట్. అంటే వెన్ యు ఆర్ ఫేసింగ్ నార్త్ ఇన్ ద మార్నింగ్ టైమ్, షాడో విల్ బి టువర్డ్స్ యువర్ లెఫ్ట్. If shadow is falling to right, then that person is facing south. Common sense. Don't try to draw this type of diagrams in the exam, please. Clear? If shadow is falling before you, sun is behind you. Ardhamautunda? If your shadow is falling behind you, you are facing sun. If shadow is falling before you, sun is behind, opposite to sun. This is important. This is chala easy question. So Pramila is moving towards which direction to her school? చెప్పండి అమ్మా. సౌత్. ఇది కొంచెం కష్టమైన క్వశ్చన్. ఐ డోంట్ సే దిస్ ఇస్ దట్ ఈజీ. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ దట్ ఈజీ. ఓకే. What some people do is, maybe you think this is 8 4s. 8 4s 32. Half of 6 is 3. 32 minus 3 is 29 అనుకోవచ్చు. If you apply the same logic, 2 4s 8, half of 2 is 1, 8 minus 1 should be 7. కానీ మిస్ అయిపోతుంది అక్కడ. మిస్ అయిందా లేదా? కొంచెం డేంజర్ లాజిక్ బై ఇది. రాసుకోండి. 8 స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ 4 స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ 6 స్క్వేర్ డివైడెడ్ బై 4 is 29. What is 8 square? What is 6 square? 36. 64 plus 36, 100. 100 plus 16, 116. 116 divided by 4 is 29. Similarly, చూసుకో. 2 square ఎంత? 4 square ఎంత? 16. మళ్ళీ 2 square ఎంత? 4. అంటే 24 divided by 4 ఎంత? 6. సరిపోయింది కదా? ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చేయాలి? 3 square plus 6 square 7 square, 3 square 9, 6 square 36, 9 plus 36, 45. 45 plus 49. 45 plus 49 ante 94. 94 divided by 4. Divided by 4 ante half, half. 94 half enta 47. 47 half enta 23.5. Which option is my answer? Third option. Is this clear? This is purely based on your computer knowledges. Megabyte to petabyte, terabyte, kilobit అన్నాడు. కిలోబిట్ అన్నాడా కిలోబైట్ అన్నాడా? కొంచెం జాగ్రత్త ఉండాలి. ఓకేనా? సో మెజర్స్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్ ప్రాసెస్ స్టోరేజ్ ఇవన్నీ. Measures of computer, terabyte, how many terabytes is your processor? How many megabytes is your processor? How many petabytes is your processor antam? How many kilobits is your processor anam? అర్థమైందా? Which option? Fourth option. చలో ఏం చేయాలి బాబు? STUV. How many V's? 1, 2, 3. తర్వాత సెకండ్ పోదాం. STUVW X Y. How many Y's? 2 Y's. This is and this ruled out. Go for the last one. అంతే కదా, because E and C లేదా W and U. Either you go for the third or you go for the last. Anything is easy. 14, 17, 13, 17, 20, 3. అంతే 14, 17 అంటే 3, 17, 20 అంటే 3. 20 plus 3, 23. W. Which option? Candidate, this is an extraordinary question. I think I have solved this even before. What's this? Candidate. CANDIDATE. This is very difficult because you go straight, you won't get it. Reverse, you won't get it. The thing is, you have to divide this into 3 halves. Q, C, D. Tarvata. Plus 1, plus 2, DE plus 1, 9, 12, plus 2, 4, 7, AB plus 1, TV plus 2, 5 and 8 plus 3. So divide the question into how many halves? 3 halves, and then reverse 1, 2, 3. Reverse 1, 2, 3. What should be my answer? Can you please tell me the answer, everyone? I want you to do this fast. Do it fast. Which option is it? First option? Yes or no? Okay, thank you.